there, my adorable internet and you amazing creatures of the beyond. You got to love Gothic. Gothic is that type of game that you quit and then it still runs in the background. And then when you try to start it again from Steam, Steam is like, your game is already running, what are you doing? Ah! So yeah, then you have to force stop it and start it, but you don't even notice it because the process is so small. But really cool. Gothic. Classic Gothic. Well, actually this is with the DLC. So, I've did quite a bit of exploration and I've got some new weapons. I've upgraded a bit the strength. Also keep in mind you have to take down all of your armor and all of your items that buff your strength, because the trainer does not understand that that is a bonus and it's not the base attribute. And some trainers can only train you until 60 and you have to find another one. So when we are doing that training with Lares, well, it seems that if you would have joined the blacksmith, Lares would have taught you until 90 strength. But now, since I didn't join the blacksmith, and the blacksmith might have been a better option, to be honest. But still, it really does not matter. But the point is that he would have trained us to 90. The alternative is for us to join the paladins and then somebody will train us to 90. That's not a big issue. But in order to do that, we have to advance through the chapter. So the question is, do we go to chapter 2 and possibly even chapter 3? Or do we go and do the DLC? That is the main question. I think we should do... Actually, we're gonna check with Honor first and do some stuff there, and then I shall see. I've cleared most of the forest. There are still orcs, wargs. I couldn't deal with those. They're still too strong. I mean, there are ways, but I didn't want to choose the game. And the skeletons, the undead. I did find, however, this Orc's Lair, which is a really cool weapon. It's near the area where you start the DLC, so I cleared that part of it as well. Shadow beasts are still around, and there are those orcs, those trolls where we last explored. But then I found like, oh, look at this, it's 100. It's 100. It's 100. I got this where the trolls are. I didn't even realize it. We need to use it. It's such an epic weapon, the rapier. And I got the same thing with the bonus with 8 instead of 5. What I did was actually get a speed potion, which was 200 gold. It's expensive, but you can run a lot. Much more than we did. I think it holds like 2-3 minutes or something like. I don't know. It does hold you quite a bit. So I ran around the trolls and I picked everything around, including the tablets and so on, and then I ran away. Then behind that harpy over there in the background, there is that place where you can fight the goblin skeletons, and inside there were some zombies. And they were chasing me into a fence, and of course zombies cannot jump fences, so I snuck some blows to their faces and we got rid of them. But then inside I have found this beauty, which is a black ore, and there I understand there are 6 in total in the game, and they can slow time down, so you can do a lot with this. It doesn't hold too much time, but maybe we can use it while we fight some bosses. We shall see. And I found this composite bow as well, but it requires 60. It's somewhere in that area as well, near the cave. Not too far. There are some lizards, you get rid of those and you find that. And I've gotten more scrolls. More beauties like this. We'll have to use them once we understand how to read them later on. Also, The normal tablets, don't give them to Vartas. Just hold on to them until you get them all. In the game, he will give you some benefits. Let's open this. Oh, and I got this guy's crossbow. So this is why I'm here. Let's give it to him. Risky, we cannot do that.
Here, I found your crossbow.
Indeed, this is mine. Don't tell me you were up by the stone circle.
Most certainly.
That was pretty reckless of you, but thanks anyway. Naturally, I'll repay this deed. I hope this is enough.
Thank you. So, well, I gave that crossbow, which was a very good crossbow in my opinion. But no biggie, because we still have this crossbow, which does 90 damage. And I forgot where I found this. But I found it somewhere. What did I buy it? I don't even remember. I know that I explored and I found it by accident. Okay, so we are set. Also, I got one of these. I found it hinged in some wall or something, on this some bridge. We'll use it later because it's a good weapon. And it's specifically for one type of enemy. We shall see. So we have done this. What else can we do here? We could go directly to Honor. Because I don't think we can do anything else. This will hit like a brick now. But of course, we have to be careful with the ammo. I still need to buy some ammo. What else did I do? So I improved the strength. We're at 40 or 50 or 45 or something like that, I can't remember. But we'll hit that 60 at one point, so we will have to figure it out how we manage from there. Anyway. So everything else here is done. The thing is, with those tablets that we were talking earlier, that we gave it to this guy, you cannot recover them. Or I think you can recover them immediately after you give it to him. And you have to beat him up. But if you beat him up now, he doesn't have them anymore, which is weird. Anyway.
That's not my problem.
Now,
I've got no time for things like that.
we could do some interesting stuff. There are some bandits nearby. 2 camps that we have to figure out how to liberate, and there are some goodies over there. Oh, actually, I wanted to say that the stone circle that where you find the Dragomir's bow is where you see the black troll. A little bit to the left, you see there is sort of an encampment. Hard to see, but anyway, there in the left, if you go there, you will find a circle stone. What is crazy is that nearby there is a second circle stone, and that can be a bit confusing, so be careful with that. Also, we have 7 dragon roots and 7 what are they called? King sorrel. So we can do 7 potions for now. There are more, but I didn't check around. Faster. Okay, so we might have a bit of a confrontation over here. Let's see. Why isn't the sound working? I don't know. Sentenza.
I wanted to have a look around, that's all.
Oh, come on, game. Wake up.
There's a heap of trouble here for men like you. Are you telling me you just want to look around?
Yeah.
Ha! So you're headed for the farm. Why else would you have trudged all the way here, So don't give me any of that bullshit, and let me search you and you can go on your way.
Or I can beat the hell out of you.
Just keep your fingers to yourself.
I don't know what's with the lag.
Or what?
Come on, game.
Or you won't be able to search anyone for quite a while.
Oh, really? Ah, I don't like this.
We'll see about that.
We'll see. Come on. Come on. Oh my god.
Slug him! Finish him! Watch out!
That hit the spot.
Oh my god, he's gonna beat me.
Let that
Oh.
be a lesson to him.
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this time it won't lag anymore. Let's see. I mean, we can avoid him if we really want to.
Where do you think?
Let that
Oh my
be a
god, he's
lesson to
strong.
him.
Yeah, okay, we're not gonna manage to do it. Maybe I'll beat him off screen. Because I have no patience for this now. And he's quite fast. And I have to double defend, which is annoying. Let's try this guy.
Will you look at that?
What do you want?
Have you joined the city beggars? Looks like it. I'll tell you something. No matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you. To me, you're just a greasy little idler, nothing more.
What's your problem?
I know people of your sort. All talk, no guts. I detest somebody who dresses up all important and brags about his heroic deeds. Just yesterday, I slugged one of the boys here in the mouth because he claimed he could bring down a black troll with one hand tied behind his back.
So what?
What's that supposed to mean? So what? Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth? Do you have any idea how big those monsters are, man? If you just get one step too close to them, they'll tear you to pieces.
I've killed a black troll already.
You're asking for it, huh? I ought to rip your head off. But I've got a better idea. If you're such a great fighter, then prove it.
What's in it for me?
Stupid questions. Your honor and your jaw in one piece?
That's not a whole lot, is it?
Shall we say, I'll pay you a ton of money if you bring me the hide of a black troll. How's that sound?
Better.
Then what are you waiting for?
I've got the hide of a black troll.
Impossible. Show me. Incredible. What do you want for it?
Give me what you got.
Okay. I give you 500 gold pieces and toss in 3 strong healing potions.
Yes,
What
yes.
do you say?
Done.
Done.
It was a pleasure.
Well, it's the best way we can go around.
Everything else all right?
Are you trying to get on my good side now, or what?
Beat it.
Beat it.
We can't. We can't.
I'm staying out of it.
Not. Who are you?
Yeah, he really said that.
Yoink.
What's up?
People from the city aren't welcome here.
I'm not telling you anything new.
The mercenaries came from everywhere?
Most of them came from the penal colony. Another group of mercenaries came from the south, where they were probably hunting orcs. I bet that a few of the bandits from the mountains have shown up as well by now to get a free meal. Huh.
Okay.
As much.
Rod.
Anything from me.
Hey, you!
We don't want to do that.
How are things?
What do you want from me, weenie?
Weenie?
How's it going?
You don't belong here. You'd better go hang out somewhere else.
How's it going?
You don't belong.
Oh, come on.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I suppose You should not join without doing most of the quests and so on. Wolf! Wolfie, my boy! This guy can also do another armor for you, made out of minecrawler plates. But you have to learn how to skin the minecrawler plates.
I've got no time for things like that.
But I'm not that crazy about the armor anyway.
Doing all right?
Hey, I know you. From the colony.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want here?
You don't have to tell me that.
I've come to join you.
Why not? I've got nothing against it. Anyway, you freed our mine from the guards back then. But don't count on getting along with the others here so easily. A lot of newbies have come along since then. And some of the old mercenaries won't remember you. I almost didn't recognize you. You look rather haggard.
When the barrier fell, I barely got away with my life.
Looks like you got lucky then.
You don't have to tell me that.
Do you have anything to sell?
Oh, don't ask. Bennett, one of the new guys, takes care of the weapons and armor now. In the colony, I was responsible for Lee's entire weapons store. And then along came a trained smith and pow, I'm out of a job. I desperately need a new job, even if all I do is guard the farms out there. I don't care, just as long as I'm not twiddling my thumbs here anymore.
And? Found a new task yet?
Not so far. Let me know if you have a job for me.
All over again.
Have you tried finding a job in town?
In the city? Wild horses couldn't drag me there. Where do you think I would want to work there as a militia soldier? I could just imagine myself in the courtier's uniform. And then that obsession with obedience. Nah, forget it. There may not be anything to do here on the farm, but at least I can do what I want.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you teach me anything?
I can teach you a few tricks in handling a bow if you want. I don't have anything better to do right now anyway.
Now we're okay.
Been there, done that.
Elena! All these people are talking too loud.
Nobody will learn anything from
Trying
me.
to get some distance.
Hey, you!
All that matters is
Hello, pretty girl.
What do you want?
insisted he believe everything he hears. He never would have thought of that upset about it.
Has anything significant happened lately?
A few days ago, my father decreed that we're no longer allowed to sell anything in town. So now I'm staying here on the farm and selling my wares to visitors only.
That was obvious all along.
Show me your...
What can I offer you?
Suppose. Thank you.
That's not what I heard.
No, no,
Really believe
I
that.
don't think we need anything else.
What's your job here?
I sell the goods that we produce.
Never would have thought of
If you want to buy something, just let me know. But let me warn you, I won't stand for either haggling or stealing, understood?
I just talked from
it really true. It's obvious.
They say you are revolting against the king.
My father has decided that it's time we defended ourselves.
That was obvious. Nothing amazing to me anymore.
If you need to sleep over there, it's a good spot.
Never would have thought of that.
Cypher.
Listen to the wrong people.
How are things?
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
It's possible.
I used to deal in swamp weed back in the colony. Remember?
Yep. Kept you alive.
And what are you dealing in now?
Ah, don't ask. I brought a whole package of swamp weed with me from the mining colony. Many of the mercenaries like a little smoke now and then. I've earned a small fortune on the side, but some bastard stole all the weed from my chest. I'm pretty sure it was that Bodo. He bunks in the same room as me, and he always grins at me like such an idiot.
What are you going to do about the thief then?
One of these days, I'll catch him puffing away on my weed. And then, I'll find a quiet spot and teach him a lesson he won't forget. If I knock him down here in the middle of the yard, the other farmers will notice, and I'll pay an arm and a leg.
How come?
Quite simple. We can't rough up the farmers, otherwise Lee makes us pay a heavy fine. That's the way Onar wants it. And the more witnesses there are, the more of a fuss there is.
Yeah.
That makes things more expensive. So I'll pull the thing off nice and inconspicuously.
Your wares.
Show me your wares.
I don't have any swamp weed at the moment. Do you want something else?
That's not what I heard.
Have much of anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
That's not what I heard.
No.
Just like
gifts I total off.
Nothing amazes me anymore. That's all just gossip.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Stop it, bad.
Hey, you!
I do not sell any weapons. Khaled does. He's in the house with Onar.
This guy is an important character.
What about forging equipment?
What do you need?
I'm gonna take this.
Can you teach me how to forge a sword?
Sure. That'll cost you a bit, though. Let's say 30 gold pieces.
Yeah, fine. Take them
Fine.
for now.
Here's 30 for you.
And that was a damn good price, too. We can start as soon as you're ready.
I'm just curious how much it costs.
That's all just
Two?
gossip.
Learn to forge is only 2? We're gonna keep this because I have some rods. But let's see.
What kinds of weapons do you make?
Plain swords at the moment, not much else. But if I had some magic ore, I could forge weapons that are better than all comparable weapons made from regular old steel. You wouldn't happen to know where to find some around here. Besides in the Valley of Mines, I mean.
No.
Of course not.
Well, I did find 2.
Are you with the farmers or the mercenaries?
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I was just curious.
Have you ever seen a farmer who also forges weapons?
No.
Then why do you ask such stupid questions?
The thing is, you have exactly 12 LP. So I'm kind of tempted to buy it. Because we can make some swords and we can sell them.
Teach me how to forge magic ore weapons.
But you don't even know the basics. First, you need to learn how to forge a decent sword. Then we'll see. What do you need?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Oh, he already just
What do you need?
Huh. Well, I need more of this. So, oh no, I bought that. Shoot.
That's all just gossip.
I should have.
What do you need?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Well, whatever. It's so easy to buy extra stuff. Can I sell it back? Ah, I bought it for 200. Well, whatever. Whatever. How much? How much we got? 300 and some. I still need more.
What do you need?
I don't know if this is an exploit, but it definitely shouldn't be happening like this.
What do you need?
But I'm gonna get it because, well, I'm gonna buy them eventually. And we really need the bolts. Okay, let's learn this.
Teach me how to forge a sword.
It's quite simple. Get yourself a piece of raw steel and hold it in the fire until it glows. Then put it on the anvil and hammer the blade into shape. Most important, watch out that the blade doesn't get too cold. You only have a few minutes at a time to work on your weapon. The rest you can find out for yourself. It's merely a matter of practice.
Now let's see how much
Teach
it
me how
costs
to
this.
forge magic ore weapons.
As long as you aren't one of us, I'll be damned if I tell you the secret of the magic ore weapons. Only very few blacksmiths know it at all, and I believe that not even the smiths in town know anything about it. And that's a good thing, too. Otherwise, those boozers of the city guard would all be wielding magic swords next. Nothing against you. You seem to be okay.
Don't worry about this, he can forge us a magic sword later on. But at least we can make some swords and sell them here. Right now we have enough cash.
What with?
But later on...
What with? Hey!
Yeah.
Of course we got him.
We're not moving away. Anyway. Let's see what we can do around here. Dar.
Cypher told me that someone stole a package of swamp weed from him.
Ironically.
Would you know anything about that?
No.
I'll knock it out.
Relax, I'm way too stoned to fight with you. Here, first take a big toke.
Thank you.
Where's the package?
What do I know?
Well, you wanna know how I know? That you'll tell me, because we're gonna do this. Oh, he's not gonna notice.
Just you wait, you some bitch.
Oh my god, somebody else heard. Alarm! An alarm! Damn you. Well, we might pay the fine, but at least we found the mushroom tobacco. Bam. I think he's gonna tell us now. We'll pay the fine, don't worry. The fine is not an issue. Commander, wake up.
Well, we'll see the next time.
But
wait a minute. Where's the package?
Okay. I sold it to some bum in town. It was at the harbor. I can't remember what he looked like.
Could it be that you need another thrashing?
Honest, man, I was totally stoned. I don't have the slightest idea what the guy looked like. It was at the harbor near the boat builders. That's all I can remember.
That's all we need. Now let's go pay the fine. I might get attacked, I'm not sure. What do you mean alarm?
I'm not telling you anything new.
Huh? Somebody's gonna pick on me?
The things I could tell.
Let's talk to Toro.
He doesn't even know how to.
What do you want from me?
Can you help me improve my abilities?
I could show you how to use your strength better in close combat. A lot of fighters are very weak because they don't have the technique to use their strength properly. The same is true for dexterity and ranged weapons.
He insisted he knew better.
I want to...
I said I could help you, not that I would. As long as you aren't one of us, you can find someone else to instruct you.
I love it. I love it.
That's not what I heard.
Let's see if they let us in.
Hey, where you think you're going?
To the house, of course.
Onar pays us not to let guys like you in here. Just don't let any militia in here. Those were his exact words.
I want to talk to Lee.
What do you want from him?
He and I go way back.
You're a pal of Lee's? I don't believe a word. But go on in. If he doesn't recognize you, you'll know it. Lee's in the right wing. Don't even think about wandering around anywhere else.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
We'll go to Lee immediately.
Will it ever change?
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Cypher told me somebody stole a package of swamp weed from him.
And?
He thinks you're the one who took it.
Oh, that's why the guy is always gawping at me so stupidly. I've been extra friendly to him lately because he seems to have hit a rough spot. But there was nothing I could do. I'd look at him friendly-like, and he'd stare at me like he wanted to kill me.
Enough trouble as it is.
Can I rest somewhere?
If you're looking for a place to sleep, go to the barn. But don't lie down in a mercenary's bed by mistake. Onar makes sure that they leave us farmers alone. But with strangers who don't belong on the farm, the mercenaries can do whatever they like.
I'm no better off
In town, they're talking about a peasants' revolt.
Nonsense. We aren't doing anything except defending what we've worked hard for. It's certainly true that the war is being fought on the backs of the peasants. But Onar is no longer prepared to just stand by and watch while the king bleeds us dry.
That's true.
How's it going?
The king's troops aren't exactly welcome on the farm. A lot of people here may talk to you anyway, but you certainly won't make yourself popular.
Let's get some rest.
So don't tell me that. That was quite obvious. Sort things out.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
There are still a few people I wanna talk to. Who the heck are you? Ah, you are. Did we talk?
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. Just push through that wall. You're certainly going to go on the other side. Court.
Teach me how to fight.
I only train mercenaries or worthy candidates.
So we're none. Where's the guy that is with the sheep? Oh, there he is. I did clear quite a bit around here. Not everything, but yeah, there's some goblins in that area. But some powerful skeletons as well.
What are you doing here?
Guarding sheep. And if possible, staying out of trouble.
Doesn't always work, does it?
Nah, especially not with the mercenaries. I'm really glad to be out here in the pasture, although it can be dangerous too.
What's so dangerous in the pasture?
There's a small pack of wolves that roams the area. Lately, the damn beasts have come by and eaten one of my sheep almost every day. A few days ago, I had almost twice as many sheep. I don't want to think what Onar will do to me when he finds out.
You didn't say anything?
Why didn't you tell the mercenaries about the wolves? I thought they worked for you.
Yeah, I know. I should have done that, but I didn't, damn it. And now, with so many sheep gone, I'm afraid to tell anyone about it at all.
But you just told me.
I'm already regretting that too.
Oh god, you are such a wimp.
What if I kill those wolves?
Yeah, I couldn't
You?
bring the
By
ship
yourself? I don't believe it. I'd sooner trust my bellwether to do that.
Forget it. It was just a suggestion. I'll go over to the boys and see what they say about it.
Wait a minute. Okay, you're the greatest and you can take on 100 wolves at once, no problem.
Yes.
Mostly they lurk between the trees near the pasture. I think there were only 4.
Yeah, they spawn after you took him. Or maybe I've done it.
I've done in the wolves.
I don't need you to make a fool out of me. The beasts aren't all...
Okay. We can buy a ship, but we don't need it. Okay, let's go see. Let's go see where the wolfies are. Just gonna get this out. Oh, young wolves. Oh, pfft. These are just easy pickings for us. We need to be closer. I don't know why we cannot attack. Oh, come on, one more shot.
Nothing there.
Free pelts.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing there.
I've collected everything here. Oh, hello there, Oreki. Welcome to the chat. Have fun with a bit of Gothic here. Pepe.
Hey, you! I've done in the wolves.
You did it! Thank Innos. But now I still don't know how to tell Onar that all those sheep are gone. It's all that damn Bulko's fault.
Oh.
What did you say about Bulko?
He's one of the mercenaries. It was actually his job to guard the pasture. But instead, he and his pal Silvio hang around Thekla in the kitchen all day. It's that bastard's fault if I don't get paid for weeks because of the lost sheep. I wish I could at least punch him in the mouth for it, but nobody stands a chance against him. The guy's a killer.
Yeah, we need more strength for that.
How are you? And how are your sheep?
I'm fine, and so are the sheep. That is, the ones that are still here are doing all right.
Can I buy a sheep?
Anytime, if you can pay the price. A sheep will cost you 100 gold pieces. If you pay, you can take a sheep, but you have to treat it well.
Yes, it's love and respect. You'll need a sheep when you join the monastery, but other than that, maybe there is another quest that I can't remember. Now we definitely cannot beat Bulko or Silvio, but let's go inside the pub anyway.
That's all just
Is that a farmer?
my problem.
Don't say you know. I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
That's been going on. Nobody will learn anything from me.
That's the first I've heard of it.
Jarvis, farmer, mercenary. So there we have...
We need to talk, you and I.
What do you want?
I think the best thing would be if you didn't show your face on the farm anymore. See to it that you're gone by tomorrow. We understand each other.
I'm not going to leave you.
I guess we're gonna have to discuss this again.
Well, let's run a bit away.
Put away that weapon.
Well...
Smart kid.
He's not chasing me? Oh, he is.
That's all just gossip.
Same old thing all
Why am I
over
turning
again.
just... Oh my god, he's so big.
You can't rely on that.
I'll get you yet.
Yeah, well, come.
It was his decision.
Oh!
Oh my god, not dead.
Okay, so that didn't work. That failed miserably. As I said, we need more strength. Let's avoid that corner for now.
Hey, you!
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Everybody
It's
knows me.
possible. I was in the colony too.
Right. What do you want?
Well, I don't know.
Any news?
You made the wrong choice. You could have been one of us.
Ah!
How's the situation?
Right now, we've got real trouble. 2 factions are building up amongst us mercenaries. Silvio and his people doubt that Lee is following the right plan.
Do you know what Lee's intentions are?
He is planning to get us all away from the island, and Enos knows I've got nothing against getting away from here. I don't really know how he's planning to go about it, but I trust him. He's led us well so far.
How come there are 2 factions?
Well, game, wake up.
Most of us came out of the colony with Lee back then.
Oh, I don't know what's in the log.
But some of the mercenaries hooked up with us later. They didn't come from the colony, but were farther south fighting the Yorks. Somehow they got wind that Lee needed people. Their leader was Silvio. He agreed that Lee was in charge, but now he's trying to stir up the mercenaries against him and his plan. A lot of Lee's people don't think that it's a big problem, but I know guys like Silvio. He'll go to extremes to realize his ideas.
Okay.
Do you know what Silvio is planning?
Silvio found out that some of the paladins have moved out to the old colony.
That's good information.
He says the rest of the paladins wouldn't dare to attack us here and wants to take advantage of the situation. Plunder the small farms, waylay the militia patrols outside the city, hold up travelers, things like that. But Lee thinks that would be the worst thing we could do in our situation.
That's strong. Hmm. Okay, let's talk to the lady there.
What are you doing here in my kitchen?
I'm hungry.
We don't serve militiamen here.
Ouch.
Nobody wants to know.
Oh, and she's not gonna give us anything. Damn it.
I couldn't get away with that.
Yeah, she would have given us some tasty stuff, but apparently she won't. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not attack there. I'll need more strength and more stuff, so we'll do that a bit later.
Can't go on like this forever.
Let's solve this with Cypher right now.
Hey, you! I know who took your weed.
Who? Was it that Bodo?
No, one of the mercenaries did it. Dar.
That bastard. Where is he?
Finding him won't help you. He doesn't have the package anymore. He sold it in Carinus.
Where is he?
Behind the kitchen building on the corner.
I'll flatten him.
Well, I already flattened him myself. This guy has like a crazy wild axe. It's an orc axe. Has nothing. I stole everything.
You poor sucker. He didn't even have any gold on you.
I know.
I think I better take this weapon.
Which is a stick. Oh, I can take this. Thank you.
Wait a minute. You really gave Dar what for? Are you feeling better now?
Well, we'll see the next time.
Yeah, that felt good.
Not to him, I suppose.
The little beggar has no business going through my chest.
Well, the quest is not technically done, but we shall see. Okay, let's... Oh, I think this guy is gonna be upset a bit with us there.
Blabbermouth, you told Cypher I took his weed.
No kidding. Blabbermouth. Yeah, so... They're kind of upset that we're with the militia. Okay, let's go see Lee.
There's nothing you can do
Also,
about it.
we can also go see Onar. Because I have a plate of his. His chests haven't been checked.
Who let you in here? What are you doing here on my farm?
Thanks to Bulko, you now have a few sheep less.
And what are you talking about? Who is Bulko?
One of the mercenaries.
How would that interest me? If he's been after my sheep, he'll have to answer to Lee. So why are you bugging me with such trivial details?
Let's see.
I want to work for you.
I don't need a farmhand right now. My people see to everything else. You have no business here in the house, so get out.
Get out.
Everything all right here on the farm?
Our hospitality does not extend to the troops of the king.
I want to work here as a mercenary.
You? A mercenary? Don't make me laugh. If you were any good as a mercenary, Lee would have told me about you. Now get yourself out of here, pronto.
Pronto.
You're revolting against the city, or so I've heard.
Now listen up. I inherited this farm and this land from my father, and he inherited it from his father. I'm not going to allow that greedy imbecile of a king to make off with all that just in order to feed his useless armies. The war with the orcs has been going on forever. And where do we stand? On the edge of defeat. No, I prefer to defend my farm myself. The money that I save this way can pay for my own army.
Yeah. Well, buying a ship is not useful for us. Let's see what this guy has to say. And everybody's so hard to pickpocket.
What's your job?
Onar wants me to spend all day keeping an eye on his stuff. He's worried that something will go missing, and I would too in his place. Most of the mercenaries he's hired are former convicts from the penal colony. They'll walk off with everything that isn't nailed down if no one watches out.
There's a whole bunch of junk here.
That's right. And most of it is extremely valuable. Onar collects valuable objects. A simple man like me can hardly afford such luxury. I stick to other things.
And that would be?
I collect old coins.
Oh, yeah, I remember. And we have some old coins.
I've got an old coin here.
Show me. Oh, yeah? That won't bring much on the open market. I'll pay you a gold piece for it. Exactly as much as it used to be worth.
Not quite enough. What about 2?
Nothing doing. I'm not a loony. Beat it.
Has anyone tried to steal anything yet?
A few. And I caught them all.
I still have that thing. Interesting.
I've got an...
You know what I'm prepared to pay for it, you...
Ah, fine.
It's a deal.
Good. If you have any more of those, you'll know where to find...
Interested in some more old coins?
Sure. Do you still have it?
1.
Thanks. Here's your money.
Has anyone...
A few.
I have this, which says the plate is engraved with the names Onar and Maria. Maybe I should talk to Maria. Maria. Maria is upstairs. These chests haven't been touched yet. Oh, there we go.
I have a golden plate here. Would this be yours?
Yes, that is it. Thanks a million.
A million.
So, what about my reward?
Here, take this. You deserve it.
Oh, thank you.
Who are you?
I am Onar's wife, Maria. What do you want here?
Tell me about Onar.
He's a good man. A little grumpy and very impatient, but we've all got our faults. I told my husband, why do you let the soldiers from the city treat you like that? Do something, I said. So he hired the mercenaries. Now I feel like I'm in the middle of a war. But then, we are at war, aren't we?
Yep.
Has anything exciting happened here lately?
The paladins passed by here. At first we thought they were going to attack the farm, but they were headed for the Valley of Mines.
I just wanted to have a look around here.
With all these men on the farm now, there's no peace to be had inside the house. They just keep barging in here.
Do the mercenaries bother you?
Oh, well, at least the farm has been a lot safer since the mercenaries came. Back when we were still on our own, the militia came from town all the time to plunder our provisions. They dragged off the better part of the harvest, and they took some sheep, too. They did nothing for us in return. A few of those scoundrels even stole from us. Don't get me wrong now, soldier. I know that not all of you are like that.
I'm worse. I steal from you.
Hey!
Well, whatever. We might steal from here later. Let's go see Lee.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Oh, where's Lee? Who the heck is this?
Who the devil let you in here? What are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
What makes you think that?
Gorn told me it was you who brought down the barrier.
Yes, that was me, all right.
I never would have thought that a man could survive something like that. What brings you here? You aren't here without a reason.
What exactly are you doing here?
Quite simple. I'm gonna see to it that we all get off this island. Onar hired us to defend his farm, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. But our reward is more than just our pay. By helping the farmers, we cut the city off from its provisions. And the less the paladins have to eat, the sooner they'll listen when I finally make them an offer of peace. Too bad that you had to join up with them, of all people.
What is your offer going to look like?
Essentially, it will be about our pardons and free passage to the mainland. You'll learn more when the time comes.
Gorn told you about me? What happened to him?
You remember him, don't you?
Yes.
Sure.
He got caught by the paladins and was sent back to the Valley of Mines with a penal convoy. If the road to the Valley of Mines wasn't plastered with paladins and orcs, I'd have sent a couple of the boys already to free him. But the way things are, there's no point. Poor devil.
Onar now has a few sheep less thanks to Bulko.
Oh, leave me alone with that shit. I've had enough trouble as it is.
We'll have to take care of Bulko ourselves later on.
Everything fine with you?
If it's something important, go talk to Lee. Otherwise, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Marks.
That's been known a long time.
I'm not sure you can jump here, can you?
It's a bad business.
Well, if you just kind of angle it, right? Yeah, yes, you can. You okay. Okay, so that's another entrance. Good. Let's see. Let's go and release that guy over there where the bandits are. Because right now we have exhausted every options. I'll still have to beat these guys, but it's gonna be a pain.
Nobody wants to know.
But I shall do it a bit later. Why are the field raiders back? Interesting. Do they spawn after a certain amount of days? No, not you. Interesting. Let's test our crossbow on them. Oh, come on. We still have some meat. Plenty. Okay, 13 apples left till we reach 50. That's good. Dark mushrooms. Yay. We can sell them. Okay, so let's go. There are two camps of these bandits, and one is holding hostage a guy. I'm wondering, how should I go about? Actually, I'm thinking about summoning something to help me with these bastards. One is over there. So let's see, what should we summon? We should summon... what about a goblin skeleton? And now let's see how we're doing against these bandits. Ooh! I think I even needed bandits, but you never know. Good job. Well, I needed a distraction because they were quite strong. What the hell? Engraved ring. Overseas trade. Guild Araxos. Mana bonus and hit point. Oh my god, these are so good. Okay, I disabled him because we don't need him. Jeez, but interesting. This is just a regular bandit. Bandit's rapier. Where's the other one? Did I take him down? Yeah. What? Oh, this one. And the sword. That guy is inside, okay. Let's actually drink that beer. Where is it? Oh, actually no, I'm silly, it's just regular beer. I thought it was some sort of crazy strong beer that gives us attribute strength plus bonuses. Let's see what we have. Healing plant. Can this be open without anything? Of course not. Oh, come on, I hate you. A walking stick. Damn it. We got lucky there. So let's see. These ones are done. Before we talk to you, work skin. Whoa. These guys were not playing around. Let's sleep a bit here. Good, you're still here.
Thank goodness. The bandits are done for. You have saved my life.
Of course.
Who are you?
My name is Elvridge. I come from town.
Master Thorben told me that you had disappeared.
Those lowly scum dragged me off here and were keeping me prisoner.
Lots of people are missing in town.
I don't know anything about missing people. I can only tell you what happened to me.
What exactly happened to you?
I was on my way to the rendezvous I had set up with my girl. Her name is Lucia. We've been planning to get away to the mountains and away from the town and all those who live there. I had just arrived at the meeting point when suddenly some of these bandits sprang out from the underbrush and captured us both. I put up a fight, of course, but to no avail. There were just too many of them. You didn't happen to see them?
What did the bandits want with you?
Sometimes I could overhear them at night. I didn't get everything, but I think they wanted to make us slaves.
Tell me about Lucia.
A girl from the harbor district. She used to work for that horrible Bromor. She's very pretty.
We'll talk to Lucia. She's a really cool character.
Where were they going to take you?
To a place somewhere here, on the island of Corinus, but I think one can't get there without a ship. They brought me to a mooring place on the coast. Some pirates were camped out there. One of the bandits approached the pirates to negotiate. They were having a fierce argument. I think the bandit wanted the pirates to ferry him somewhere, along with me, but the pirates wouldn't have it. So the bandits withdrew, and we've been sitting around here ever since. They seemed to be rather at a loss, and then you came.
Where's the pirates' mooring place?
Not far from the harbor of Corinus. When you stand on the quay and look out to the sea, all you need to do is get a boat and go to the right along the coast. The first small bay you come across is the mooring place I was talking about.
Where's Skippies? We've done that.
Pirates in Corinus?
I don't know very much about them. I first clapped eyes on one of them at the mooring place. They always stay in the background. Every single one of them is a wanted criminal in Corinus. They're afraid of the gallows. That's why you're never going to meet one of them in town.
Bromore says Lucia walked off with a golden dish.
Well, if Lucia really stole from Bromore, the bandits will certainly have taken the thing from her.
Where's Lucia now?
We parted ways at the big crossroads in front of Onar's farm. The bandits dragged Lucia off to the woods behind Sekop's farm. May Innos protect her.
Okay.
You should get yourself back to town in a hurry.
What else would I be doing? I'm going straight back to my master Thorben. Will you go look for the bandits?
Well, yes, I think so.
If you find Lucia, get her safely back to town, will you?
I'll see what I can do.
But Lucia will come into the picture a lot later, not now. But she is a really interesting character. Okay, so let's deal with the other bandits really fast, because there's something cool I want to get from there. So we've got our clue. He said it was behind Sekop's farm. And Sekop is down this path somewhere. Well, like, I don't know. I think 20% of the game so far. It takes quite a bit to go through this game. The progression is a lot, well, not slower, but the game can become tedious at times if you don't know how to play it correctly. And the game doesn't give you too many hints, but if you're careful, the game can teach you a lot and you can upgrade really quick. Although it's not necessary to clear the woods and stuff for the experience. I just did that because I wanted to do it in a certain way. And I'm kind of trying to explain that you can play this game and do mistakes, but as long as you just focus on a couple of traits, such as, for example, strength and one-handed or two-handed, or you're going for bows and dexterity, or strength and crossbow, or mana and magic, you know, kind of like that, and you don't throw a lot of points left and right to make kind of a jack of all trades, you should be alright. No matter how many things you skip in the game, because there are some things. Here, the goblin. There you are. Why are you so low? Quite strong. Yeah, so there are things you have to do in a certain order to get the maximum out of this game, but even if you don't do it like that and you join the militia like how I did, or whatever faction you like ahead of time, and you miss upon those things, it's not a big deal. You can still finish the game and it will be decent enough to survive everything. Of course, maxing everything out can be extremely overpowered. Are there 4 of them? Okay, let's try it.
You're in for it now.
Come on! We're not doing so well.
Run as fast as you can!
What the hell? Okay, this other guy is gonna be problem. I need to get closer to him. Oh, come on. What the hell? Did you take damage? Oh, shut up. Finish. I don't know, I feel like there were some other shots, but I can't see anyone else. Now I'm gonna show you a little secret nearby. It's easy to miss. Also Lucia's thing is there. She left like what's it called? A letter for the poor guy. We're gonna open that. Oh look, tablet. Bandit's rapier. Let me just collect real quick the other stuff. Hey, an apple! What's this? Bromor's golden bowl. Okay, we're gonna go back to the city and give that to him. Bandits are here. You'll find quite a few bandit rapiers on the ground. It's like a trail you follow to get here. Isn't there another one? Well, it seems I lost one of the bandits. Let me get a bit of a higher vintage point. This tree is floating, yes, I can see. It's oh, here he is. Trees are allowed to float. Don't mess with the trees. They're magical and wonderful. Damn, there's quite a lot of weapons. Delivery. Chest. Okay, let's save, because I'm gonna try a lot of things. Oh, this one opened quick. Good. All investment is back. Oh. Have to be careful when doing this. Oh, come on. I hate you. And the trick is you have to go somewhere like so. Climb up here. And then there is this thing. If we go here, there's no other way to jump here. We'll find some cool things. Goblin bone, bow, a very powerful scroll, which is a fire ring scroll, and a potion, some clothes. So now, if we drink this potion, we get dexterity bonus. Ta-dam! Good. What else can we read? Orders. So Dexter, you bastard, you weren't so unreliable when I was still an ore baron. If you can't manage to kidnap more citizens from the city and send them to me, then we will soon have a serious problem with the boys in our hideout. I need more slaves here, or the boys will start a revolt. And I don't have to tell you what that means, do I? I am about to get inside the temple. With that, I can't afford disturbances of this sort. And one more problem. Sooner or later we have to find a way over the high mountains in the northeast of Corinthians. The pirates won't handle the transport much longer if we don't pay them anymore. Raven. That's the cool bit. And where's the other one? Lucia farewell letter. Dearest Elvrich, I cannot find the words to describe how sorry I am. I know that you will not understand, but I have come to the conclusion that it is better for both of us if you find a more respectable girl than I am. She was a whore. I won't be coming back from where I am going now. Forget me. A wench like me isn't right for an upright fellow like you. Farewell, Lucia. Well, what can I do? So we could go back into town, but that's gonna take a while. I think I'm gonna stop the episode here and we'll start into town next time because I have to give in these tiny quests. And then what could we do? We'll talk to Lord Hagen, maybe do a bit of chapter 2 and then maybe start chapter 3 and then we go into the DLC area so we can be better prepared. I mean, we can go from chapter 1 no problem, but it's a bit tedious to do it this way. We still need a bit more strength. But we did alright. We did alright. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome and see you next time. Bye 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 bye.